Today we shall see how to make animation using thinking particle system. So let's start by creating a plane. Let's change the wireframe into a realistic one. Let's keep 6 segments and the length can be 25 and 25. We'll need to make another copy for this. So press move, shift and drag and say OK. So to the first plane, let's add the greeble from the modifier list so that it looks like a block from the city. And let's do the same for the second plane. Except in the second plane, let's increase the height a bit more. You can download the thinking particle from online, and what will happen is that in the particle systems you'll have an 8th option called thinking. Click on thinking and add it into the viewport, after which you can go to properties. There you'll need to click off the edit on the fly and keep the viewport from ticks to none, because you don't want the movement to be in terms of ticks. You want them to actually go as a whole. And then click on show mesh. Then click and create a new master system and a dynamic system. So there's a new dynamic set. So what happens now is if you click on the dynamic set, you can add on operations to it, and these can be from creating a bomb or a particle or an explosion or anything. So I'd like to make it into fragments, and under fragments, the blurb tool, just click it onto the dynamic set input. Now moving on, you need to first pick the plane you want the movement to start from, and then you pick the next one where you want it to go. So you can already see that the path has been made, after which, to show you what's gonna happen, is something like this. So if you want this to happen, you need to make it an animation, which means that you need to use your auto key. So click on the auto key, take it to the 100th slot and change the animation phase to 1. So what's gonna happen is that when you play it, you can see that it's moving, and then you can switch off the auto key. So this is what is going to be happening. Now the problem is that you can still see the base from which it's appearing and then the base it's going into, so it doesn't look that realistic, does it? So what you have to do is hide this, hide selection, right click, not on the particles but on the base, and then hide that too. So now when you play it, it looks like it's just appearing from the greeble that you made. So now let's just change this color because it's not looking too good. Then once you start making it, so yeah, that's how you make it. The other options that you have within this is that these fragments, you can decide on what kind of fragments you want it to be. So you can change the count of it. So you click on count and you can make it either You can increase the thickness of each of it, like you can see it right there, or you can just increase the number of particle movements and then play it. So there you go, thinking particle system.